Hola chicos, hoy es el 24 de septiembre, es jueves, and I was going to show you what you are supposed to do for today. So we are in Semana Cuatro, week 4 folder. We are in jueves, el 24 de septiembre, and we have some things in here. So we have the days and months intro document. So you open that and download it, and it looks like this. We have the days and months intro PowerPoint, which we will go through together in a second here. And there's a song that goes with the days of the week and a project. So that's the plan for today. So go ahead and open up your days and months intro document. Now, you cannot edit here. We should do this by now. Go ahead and download. And then be sure to save to your OneDrive. So as you open it, you're going to do enable edit. And then make sure you do a file, save as, and then OneDrive, and then save to your folder. Okay, so I already did that, so I'm actually going to close out and go back to my original document. So you will fill in as we go along. So I think what you need to do, is actually insert some text boxes here. So por ejemplo, where'd it go? You need a text box. Ooh, let me do that. So what you want to do is you have to kind of mess around with some things here. We want to move this in front of text, because you want to be able to label it. So we're going to put in el mes, right? Because your month always goes at the top of your page. So I'm going to do a quick recap on that. So you can, this is just a picture on your page, right? You can't really do anything with that. So what you're going to have to do is go to insert a text box and then click on the text box and it'll show up, and it won't let you put it within the picture. So you're going to have to go to double click on it or click on the little box that comes next to it. I always go to see more. You want to go to text wrapping and in front of text and then hit OK. And it will go on top of the picture of the calendar. So now what you want to do is I'm going to copy this and paste it like 7 more times. Control V, Control V, Control V, Control V. Okay, I think that was 7. So I'm going to put it on the days of the week. They're not all named El Mes, but you'll see in a second here as I go through. This is just, these are your notes. You can label them however you want. Do whatever you want. This is just the way I like to do it so you can see an actual calendar and how it looks. So, el primer día es lunes. Oops, center it. Martes. Tuesday. Miércoles. Wednesday. Jueves, Thursday. Viernes, Friday. Sábado, Saturday. Domingo, Sunday. So I don't know if you want to relabel them with that day in English or not. Something like this. So their calendar is different, and if you compare it to our calendar, I wonder if mine will pop up. So if you notice the difference between the calendar en español and the el calendario en inglés is that lunes is their first day of the week, and Sunday is our first day of the week. So it actually kind of makes more sense, right? Because when we talk about the weekend, Saturday, Sunday, we have sábado y domingo at the end of the week. In the English calendar, we divide the weekend here and here. So it's kind of weird. I actually like I prefer the Spanish calendar a lot more because it just makes more sense. Why wouldn't you do it like that? We also have to label, let's label today. Hoy es el 24, right? No, I did another, oh, I see what I did. Don't look at me for a minute. I'd like to do another labeling. So we're about here-ish, right? We're 24, and that's hoy, right? Lunes, martes, miércoles, jueves, yeah. So hoy, el 24. And then we have mañana, el 25. And then we had ayer, el 23. Oops. So just so you're aware of that. I've been saying these things all along since we've started. Hopefully they make more sense. Something that may not make sense to you right now is we were just talking about time, right? So we said if we were talking about time in the morning, we would say de la mañana, no? And now you just learned that mañana means tomorrow. What? Yes, they do mean the same thing. Okay, so it's the same word for both terms. So, por ejemplo, for example, you could say mañana en la mañana, tomorrow in the morning. Yes, you can say that. Okay, so just be aware that mañana has two meanings. So again, we talked about what was different about the calendars. Well, it starts with Monday, starts with lunes. And they also do not capitalize their days of the week, no capitalization. Okay, so lunes, Monday, martes, Tuesday. You can fix your spacing however you want. Thursday, jueves. Viernes, Friday. Sábado, Saturday. Domingo. Oops, sorry, I just read that twice. Sunday, domingo. Hoy, today. Mañana, tomorrow. And where'd my ayer go? I'm going to add that in right now so you can too. Ayer. Add a line. Ayer, yesterday. So now we're on to the months of the year. So if you're just taking a quick look at these, I mean, they all are pretty straightforward, right? Except for enero, that's the only way around. But if you go to febrero, pretty obvious, it's February. February, did you spell it right? Marzo, March. Abril, April. Mayo, May. Junio, June. Julio, July. Agosto, August. Septiembre, September. Octubre, October. October. Noviembre, November. Diciembre, December. I was trying to say French. And then, of course, let's go back up. And what's left? January. Enero. That's the only weirdo. That does not look like a cognate of the English. So now we're going to tell the date, which you've been listening to me say since we started school. So, for example, we have el 15 de octubre, October 15th. El 3 de enero. El 22 de enero. El 1 de noviembre. El 22 de septiembre. El 13 de mayo. El 4 de julio. So the formula is el plus la fecha, the day, plus day, last mes, month. And if you notice, the primero is used for the first day of the month, not uno. So my example here is el primero de abril o el primero de noviembre. So that concludes the notes. Now the PowerPoint is just a repeat basically. It's a reaffirmation. You need to see them again. They're here. So go back. So here's your label calendar. There's your months of the year. Ayer, hoy, mañana, and then that. So if you need to view that again, that's all there for you. So here's a little link to a song for you to practice your days of the week. We'll work on that later. Here is a calendar project that you may start working on. Okay, so you're going to create a Spanish calendar of your birthday month in Espanol, including the days of the week and the month. And you should label important Spanish holidays, famous Hispanic birthdays, and of course your birthday. So you're going to go to a blank calendar. So what I'm going to do is I actually am running out of time for this video. This thing I'm using allows short videos, so I'm going to end it here and then make a new video with instructions for the calendar project.